The founder of Walmart, Sam Walton, opened their first store in Arkansas, US in 1962. Walmart's empire was built around offering lower prices and great services to their customers. This simple concept was set to further develop the global retail industry back in the 1960s. The company went public in 1970 on the New York Stock Exchange, and the proceeds contribute to a period of amazing growth. The next 4 decades also marked the opening of the Walmart store worldwide. With $288 billion in annual revenues and over $10 billion in profits, Walmart is now regarded as one of the world's largest corporations. Their growth has not only been accompanied by unprecedented business innovations, but also hard-charging close to unethical business practice.
In 2005, a former Walmart executive blew the whistle via email about the bribery scandal perpetrated at Walmart de Mexico. Walmart violated US and Mexican laws and accounting standards by bribing a government official to speed up new store openings in Mexico. About 441 fraudulent payments from 2003 to 2005 were made and concealed as legal fees in Walmart's books. Sometime later, another Walmart's former manager accused Walmart's North California of widespread inventory manipulation. The unattainable target set by Walmart management bred a culture willing to take considerable risks just to maintain the illusion of profitability. In order to mask recursive losses, management treated those transactions as lost or stolen inventory. Managers also used price changes to create inventory overcharges in seasonal categories to bring down a store's overall shrinkage rate. This practice artificially inflated this company's sales by $15.5 billion via a $60 million plus reduction in shrinkage loss, breaching both the US GAAP and SEC rulings.
Walmart board of directors were actively participating in a high-level cover-up by embracing a culture of silence. Senior executives, as well as directors, rewarded or promoted managers whom they had reasonable suspicion to believe had committed violation in order to advance the company's interests. Walmart was operating close to classified criminal enterprise rather than acting with ethical values. They were violating US state laws and breaching along the way their own code of ethics. Under the New York Stock Exchange rule, the members of the board of directors must all be independent. It implies that Walmart directors must not have material relationship with the company. For instance, most of the directors were acting as officers of a Walmart provider or service vendor.
Walmart Mexico internal control suffered from substantial material weaknesses for multiple years prior to the disclosure of the bribery fraud. Walmart's control design allowed 441 payments to be made without raising any red flags, and executives failed to enforce their own anti-corruption policies. The allegation of illegal bribery at Walmart Mexico was fueled by Ernst & Young acting as Walmart's auditor breach of fiduciary duties. The auditor failed to properly account and disclose the illegal acts as having material effect on Walmart's financial statements. According to the New York Times, Walmart's own investigators reported to senior executives that there was reasonable suspicion to believe that Mexican and US laws have been violated by the illegal scheme. Both Walmart internal control and Ernst & Young testing procedures failed to detect the fraud via standard materiality testing. Ernst & Young, assuming they were aware of the sham, should have reported it to Walmart's audit committee and board of directors according to PCAOB standard, whereas Ernst & Young continuously issued Walmart an unqualified opinion on their financial statement.
To conclude, the bad press took a toll of Walmart. The company had spent roughly $612 million in legal fees and compliance restricting costs to settle lawsuits against third parties.
The cases of audit failures at Walmart could have been mitigated if the company tackled their poor corporate governance structure at its core. Their internal control systems were not robust enough to prevent, detect, and respond to possible wrongdoings.
Board of directors failed to oversee whether the company had adequate compliance systems and processes that follow the law, company code, and general fiduciary duties. Also, Walmart management style was to exclude people with relevant expertise and suppress or even uncover and deal with wrongdoings of unethical employees.
Allegations of inventory manipulation exposed mounting audit risk at Walmart, which auditors themselves could not unveil. The company was involved in such a large-scale auditing fraud that their own internal control system could not detect them. The main culprits here were mounting management pressure to reach unattainable targets and poor inventory visibility and accuracy.